All right, welcome back, guys and girls, to the Rolling Grill. Today we got a good one. Today we're gonna keep the theme rolling with pork. So guess what? Pork steaks it is. And I guess y'all wondering why I got this pork shoulder right here. Pork steaks actually come from the pork shoulder. They're basically slices of the pork shoulder. So y'all stay tuned. We're about to get down with this pork steak right here on the Rolling Grill. Yeah, boy. Folks, let's get into it. Okay, as you can see right here, we have 3 beautiful pork steaks. Like I said, you can see the fat cap that comes off the pork shoulder, and you see the shoulder blade bone right here and right here. I actually should have flipped this one over. So you'll see all 3 of them right here. Anyway, what I'm gonna do first, before I put them on the grill, is I'm gonna make a little marinade for them. I kind of like make it's like a little vinaigrette. And basically it's gonna consist of, let me move these steaks out the way. It's basically gonna consist of about that much of crushed garlic. This is chopped garlic. That's probably about, I don't know, a little less than a tablespoon. Worcestershire. And I'm not measuring, y'all. We'll say that's 2 tablespoons. And then some olive oil. You know, it's kind of like you making a vinaigrette. You just want to stir this all together. If you want more Worcestershire, of course, make more Worcestershire. But what this is gonna do is it's just gonna add great flavor to these steaks. And I'm gonna let them sit in this right here for probably about at least 2 hours minimum. You know, I'm not adding any salt to it, so it's not gonna be pulling the moisture out of the meat. So you could really let the steaks sit in this overnight if you wanted to. All right, guys, and then all you wanna do is just spoon some over the meat. All right. If you had some gloves for your hands, this might be a good time to put some on. I don't happen to have any. Let me roll my sleeves up. You just want to rub it in. Like I say, just another way to add some flavor. If you want to add fresh herbs or any kind of dried herbs to this mixture, you could certainly do that. Same thing on the opposite side. All right. And if you want to, make enough that while it's in the smoker, you could of course baste with this as well. All right. And that's it. That's it. So we're just gonna let these sit in the refrigerator. Like I said, I'm gonna sit in there for about 2 hours. If you wanted to, you can most certainly do what I do a lot. I take the jacquard and push down. If you wanna push that garlic and Worcestershire deeper in the meat, hit it with a little jacquard, if that's what you wanna do. But I'm gonna let these sit in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, then we'll come back and roll up to the next step. And basically, just so you know, I'm just gonna season these with my Rolling Grill Party Dust, hit them with a heavy coat of black pepper, and those 2 will be basically the primary seasoning for these steaks. Stay tuned. All right, guys, and 3 hours later, this is what we're looking at right here. You can see that the marinade has kind of absorbed in the meat. No problem at all. So what we're gonna do, like I said before, simple seasoning. My our Grill Party Dust, use any kind of all-purpose seasoning that you want. Go on with a nice little coat. These aren't that thick, so you might not want to get crazy with it. And if you do tend to get crazy with the seasoning and the salt, again, just like I showed you in my rib video, use your little coconut sugar to balance out the salty and the sweet. And so, same deal on the back side. I actually got 4 of them right here. Same deal. Hit it with a little bit of my seasoning. A little bit of pepper. And I'm gonna let these sit up for about 10 minutes. Let it absorb a little bit of that seasoning, and on the smoker it goes. And as always, I have my 2 sweet onions cut up. These are gonna go directly over the coals. And today I'm gonna be using a lump charcoal. So these are going right on top of the lump charcoal once it's ready to go. So stay tuned. All right, guys, it's time to put them steaks on. There goes 1. There goes 2. goes 3. And I know we can squeeze 4 in there. Let me move this one over a little bit. And there goes 4. So we're gonna let these rock and roll. I'm gonna come out here and check them in about an hour. I'm running right about 295. All right, guys, hope y'all can see that I am an hour and a half in. I just wanna, if you need to, hit it with a little bit of Worcestershire, just to keep them wet. We're gonna let them rock out for 30 more minutes. Look at them bad boys. Yes, sir, about to wrap them up. Stay tuned. All right, guys, and just like that, we are now ready to get these wrapped up. What I did is I put them on a foil pan, lined it out. I want to capture as much of the juices as I can because we put that marinade on there. We want that marinade and the natural juices from these pork steaks to combine together, fall down here, and all we're gonna do is drip it back on top of the meat once we get the meat finished and cooked. So, all you wanna do is wrap it up. Wrap it up in some foil, right back on the smoker it goes. We're gonna let it go for probably about another hour, and then we'll check it. So that'll give us a total cook time of 3 hours. All right, guys, and just like that, we are done. 3 hours in. Let's go ahead and unfoil. Oh man, look at that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good and tender. Look at that. Good and tender, nice smoke ring. We're gonna let these sit here and rest for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and dress it up. All right, folks, and just like that, we are done. Oh, I don't want to knock all my drippings out, but you see those beautiful pork steaks right there. There are a number of ways in which you could serve these. You could do a baked potato, a pork steak, and a salad, just like you would a regular beef ribeye steak. Or you can, you know, chop it up, do whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, this right here is some good eating. So next time you're in the grocery store, please don't overlook it. So let me go ahead and get these set up. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna do with them. All right, guys, and here goes one of our beautiful pork steaks. Like I say, you could do a pork steak, baked potato, and a salad like you do a regular beef ribeye steak. You could chop it up. You could dress it up so many different ways. Barbecue sauce, whatever. But I mean, it's perfect. All you wanna do is just slice through it. And if you see, it's sliced just like butter. Sliced just like butter. Look at that. Beautiful meat, nice smoke ring, nice and tender. And this is the way I like to enjoy it. You could do barbecue sauce if that's your thing. Drizzle some down. I like to take a nice taco shell. I take a nice taco shell, put me a few slivers of that pork steak in there, a few onions in there, nice white onions. Take a little salsa verde right down the middle. Perfect little taco, man. Perfect little taco. There's plenty of ways you can utilize this right here. Also, don't forget about your drippings. You can take your drippings and come right down that steak just like that. And just enjoy it with the drippings. No barbecue sauce needed. Super juicy, super delicious. So, let me show y'all. I'm about to take a bite. Stay tuned. All right, guys, thank you for joining me here at the Rolling Grill. Like I said before, there's many ways to enjoy a delicious pork steak. I just happen to like mine right here in a taco, man. But I mean, if you want barbecue sauce, dip it in some barbecue sauce, it's perfect. Any way you want to do it is perfect. So don't get intimidated when you see pork steaks in the grocery store. Super simple, easy to make. So as always, I want to thank y'all for joining me at the Rolling Grill. Good food, good vibes. Yeah, boy. Oh my God.